And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter, setting the floor for Miami. We've got Omer at 7, and it's prime time in at the 4-man position. And he gets it to go. 1:49 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Turner with it. He's covered by your 7. Here's Horford. Good on the 13-footer.
Looking at that opportunity, Al Horford thought about it, took it, cashed in.
Here's Garrett, guarded by Garland.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. Pass to Turner. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Horford outside from the arc. The shot comes out, and Miami will go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Now Garland. 17 points for him last game against Miami.
And more impressive to me than his scoring was his playmaking. Really an all-around offensive clinic.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's prime time. And it's all tied up. He's got 5.
And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Outside Mitchell. From 11 feet away, he got a piece of it. It's a tie game in Cleveland. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment.
18, the Heat, 18. Fans, your Cavaliers, you team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
On the court for Miami here in the second. We've got Kyle Lowry. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's prime time in at the 4.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime in their last time out against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He had 31 points and went to work on defense, challenging every shot near him. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it. Guys?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Here's Garland. Here's Mobley. Plenty of space. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. The Heat with the lead. Pass to primetime. Lowry, right side. Over to the wing. Here's primetime. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
The Heat making a switch here. Hachimura's checked in.
Leader of the 2019 Raptors championship team, Kyle Lowry, winning in those finals as the point guard. It just took his career and confidence to another level.
Back to Garland. To the inside. And And Mobley throws it down.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Lowry and the Raptors made their first finals in 2019, and facing that Warriors team that was presenting itself as a dynasty.
And man, Lowry was terrific in that series. I think he put to bed a lot of playoff demons that might have been haunting him. 7 assists per game, barely any turnovers, going up against Steph, really earning that ring and solidifying his place in the league.
High arcing shot. Pass to Mobley. Here's O'Brien. Nails it from 3.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Here's prime time. Inside, Adebayo. And a nice finish on the layup. Adebayo's gotten his second bucket of the game.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Butler covering. Pass to Allen. Here's Okoro. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
2 minutes remaining.
Butler with the ball.
2 minutes.
Here's primetime, covered by Mobley. Here's primetime. Again, the Heat score. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Okoro. To the paint. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Garland. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Garland's got 9.
Well, Garland has some pretty good body control, even at 6'1". Good job of staying on balance that time.
Pass to primetime. 1:11 left in the second. Hachimura finds you at 7. 4 on the clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And Okoro, he plays determined, but he also plays very physical, so he's going to draw fouls from anywhere.
The Heat making a switch here. 1 minute left in the second period. Here's primetime. Horford covering. Intercepted. And he's all alone. And finished off by Garland.
A lot of scouts were thirsting over the defense that Okoro brought to the game. He can play on the ball, and he's a good help side defender as well.
Pass to you at 7. Here's Jovic to the middle. Here's primetime. Oh, sweet move. Jams it in off a great move.
Hey, man, I don't care who you're a fan of. You love seeing a reverse slam like that one.
That's the kind of dunk that builds reputations. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Remains Cleveland ball.
Lyles, he's checked in for Miami.
Trey Lyles.
The first half comes to a conclusion in a game that
Score. Your Cavaliers 36. The Heat 34.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly...
Substitution on the court.
Here's Garrett. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And he comes up with a bucket.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. As impressive as the numbers were for Mobley as a rookie, the consistency stood out the most, Grant.
Yeah, no question, B.A. Mobley shows up and makes an impact every night. He just finds ways to help the team even when the shots aren't there. He's the type of player that fits with any system.
Turner, he's checked in for Allen. Yurt Sevens checked in for Miami. Martin comes in for Hachimura.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Okoro. Butler covering. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Yurt Seven.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Here's primetime. And again, Miami with a triple.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Down low. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Here's Garrett. Pass to primetime. 1:10 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. It's going to be Evan Mobley. Zeller's checked in for Cleveland. Horford comes in for Darius Garland. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Okoro. Now here's Zeller. Oh, he misses the dunk. To the middle.
That is what I'm talking about.
Wow. And he dunks it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Garrett, checked by Mitchell. Martin outside, to the wing on the left. Here's primetime. 27 points for him. Just 3 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And again, Miami with a triple.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got assist number 5 here tonight. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Heat out in front, up by 2.
Your Cavaliers, 52. The Heat, 54.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth quarter. Rui Hachimura is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Kyle Lowry, and it's Garrett in at the 2 spot. The Cavs trailing. Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. Pass to Horford. Outside Mitchell. (11 feet out). Miami grabs the miss.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's prime time. Sinks that one from the post. Give him 31 now.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
Shot from the wing. Horford can't hit.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Mobley's checked in, and Miami with a change here too. Butler's checked in for Lyles.
Rui Hachimura is one of those guys who you're assured of as putting in the work in the offseason. I mean, his shot has gotten a little bit more accurate, and the confidence that he plays with continues to grow.
The three from Mitchell, and another miss by Cleveland.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
He drops it from range. And the Heat lead by 12.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
The Heat making a switch. So the Heat win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them.